Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh, there we go. Well, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? We're gonna go ahead and let me make sure I have the website up and running. Oh goodness. Hello, stream. Hello, individual who joined in. Oh, is it not grabbing? Oh, there is no audio from the game. Not yet, at least. Oh, goodness, 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 goodness. Oh, and I need to make sure that the advertisement is up in advertising, whatever the hell, right? Howdy, howdy.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, pretty decent. It seems that you said you wanted somebody to critique your shit.
Yeah. Let me know where I'm being terrible, because it's going to happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen eventually.
Oh, it's gonna happen, period. I'm not
Oh no,
that
that's what I
good.
said. It's gonna happen eventually. Nothing is
Ah,
guaranteed to happen. The question is when.
fair enough. Oh, goodness. All right. Let us see. Ooh, got a raid. Let's do the raid. Oh, it's a really low level raid.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, but it's like super low level. Yeah, it's level 64.
What's the pay?
Uh, I don't know. Contracts 64.
It doesn't exactly seem that you're low on pay, though. Or
No.
low on money.
Oh no. I'm okay on money. I've been farming what do you call them, clanners for a while, so I have quite the money. I've been stripping their
Money, money,
mechs.
money. All
Yeah,
the money.
I've been stripping their mechs and selling the frames, and that makes a lot of money. They're
How
worth a
many
lot.
smoked jaguars have you created?
Ha!
Wait, Discord now has a function for this.
Oh, it's built in?
Yes, Discord has a soundboard thing now.
Oh, how do you work with it? How do you make it function?
If you're in a voice chat, you can just click the relevant thing. It's by the turn on camera, share your screen, start an activity, that sort of area. At least if you're on PC.
Oh, oh.
Yes, the quackening has begun.
Oh, okay. This actually makes it worth having the fucking overlay on.
The Discord overlay doesn't currently seem to be active.
No, I usually have it off because it's usually crap. But like this one functionality, the soundboard, that by itself is actually like, yeah. Oh my god, that's amazing. I'm gonna be the pro elites streamer now with the soundboard. I'm gonna be doing the majigger. Aha! See? Aha! Oh, what's this?
Crickets.
Oh.
He says need more air horn. Okay. That's a thing we can do now.
Oh, and we can add sounds to our own server.
Well, if you're the owner of the server, yes, in theory you can do that.
Oh. Oh, so you can make your own like little soundboard. Needs more Yes.
Too bad there isn't. What I think the quote is, "We need more cowbell."
We need more cowbell. Where is that quote from?
No idea. It's on a song somewhere.
I know that it's a Saturday Night Light sketch, but
so what mech are you driving?
I am in an Annihilator MB. It's a hero Annihilator. Ah! Ow! My eyes. I'm in a hero Annihilator called the Annihilator MB.
Nice.
So, like, I have all the PPCs and the ER lasers.
Aren't the hero mechs basically non-canon?
Yes and no. They're just like highly customized versions of Blah mech. And very few hero mechs, quote unquote, not heroes. What do they call them in the game, in the lore? Very few of the named characters in the books run stock mechs. Very few. There are a few though. They do exist. It's not like they're completely non-existent. Hey, BizMonkey. I'll have you know that my Annihilator goes a whole. Where's the top speed in this thing? A whole 60 kilometers per second. It's way more than 4 urban mechs in a trench coat. Oh, there you go. BizMonkey is saying that some of the hero mechs are canon. The HNGN HM is based on a Ronda Snords Highlander.
Huh.
How dare you? That was
There I what?
that was good and factual information.
What? That's what the clapping was supposed to be, but well, before it was. But okay.
I'm joking.
Eh.
Oh my god, die. Hopefully I cockpicked that guy. Oh, Gauss rifles? Yeah, they can be efficient. There is an Annihilator that has a quirk for Gauss rifles specifically. And if you put snub nose Gauss rifles, that thing can be fucking disgusting. Oh, fuck my eyes again. I find that night vision almost useless in almost all the maps. Even the night missions. I just feel like the thermal's just better. What's ADS? Or oh, ads. Oh, yes. I was streaming. I started the stream and I just to like, check that the stream was working. I got a fucking ad. Oh. Oh. I didn't even get to see what it was. Oh shit. Uh okay, that's out. That's out. That's out. There's no need to fight when we don't need to fight. Oh, golly. I wonder what I got. Killed a few things. I came, I killed, I conquered. Wasn't it Steakhouse? Or Waffle House? White Tom's Waffle House? What was the fucking commercial? Oh, does he just have like a ton of commercials? Oh, it was a dire wolf. Well, I'm grabbing that. I'm grabbing that. Bean House. Okay. For some reason, I had in my head that he had a Waffle House or something. You know what's disgusting?
What?
A dire wolf with what's it called again? Let me look at it real quick. A dire wolf with black carapace armor.
Hmm.
I fucking love this dire wolf. Oh, okay. So that's when everybody was going crazy about the whole pancake versus waffle thing, right? In which everybody was wrong, and it was clearly a waffle win. Ooh, pirates! Let's go kill pirates.
Yar har fiddle dee dee, do what you want, cause a pirate is free.
Have you seen the GIF animation of that?
Which one?
The one where it's like it's very not safe for work.
Yeah, I know the artist behind that, and we shall not speak of his name.
I don't.
Be glad you don't.
Oh, that bad.
Yes, he lives in that side of the internet. I will leave it at that.
All right, fair enough. Cocainium robs white powder Waffle House. Oh yeah.
Breakdown is just subscribed.
Hi,
Yay!
Breakdown. Thank you, Breakdown. Oh, that's how they do that. I'm such
How'd they do what?
I'm such a newbie with that entire like sound effect thing.
No, I just triggered that manually over the Discord.
No, yeah, that's what I meant. Dun dun dun. Well, I thank you for that. You know what? In your honor, Breakdown. What colors do you want on this board on this boar's head? What colors do you want?
Oh, he hopped into the voice chat.
Oh, hi.
You are officially the first subscriber or YouTuber or Twitcher or whatever I have ever subscribed to.
Yay!
And it's kind of funny because I'm kind of subbing to my own job.
Well, fair enough.
Very appropriate. That sound effect was very appropriate.
Okay.
Yes.
So what color scheme do you want on your boar's head?
Silver and gold, if possible.
Silver and gold. Okay, I can probably do silver and gold. So let's do that. That's gonna be yes. So silver's
I
gonna
have
be
subscribed for 3 months.
it's gonna be like a gray. So
That'll work.
There we go. That's gonna be a good gray there. No, that's too bright. Make it a little bit darker.
Blizz,
There we go.
it's funny you say that because I'm about to make me a deli sandwich.
There's a third
Is,
color. There's a third color that's gonna pop. What color do you want that to be?
Try red, see what happens.
Red. Okay.
Blood for that blood guy.
Can you see the stream?
My brain was... Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. My brain is going to be like either red or green.
Okay, so that's red.
1 second, I hit play.
Oh, okay. I'll let it
Yep.
sit there for a second.
Well, let's see, green.
And this is green. I can make it greener or green less, but green.
Red.
Red?
Firm red.
Firm red. Okay, then let's make it red.
That's
there
good.
you go. Oh,
Yeah, that's perfect.
And that needs to be more silvery.
Anytime I was playing Mega Mech on tabletop, everything I fielded was gold. It was just a running gag with me. Hey, you got an Atlas. Yeah, it's gold plated. Why is it gold plated? Because my character's gaudy and he likes going wee anytime he jumps.
I love it.
I had a campaign where I was using a night sky with a hatchet and a large laser and I think a medium laser and a small.
Oh
By
my.
removing the ER pulse laser and removing, yeah, it was ER pulse laser, or sorry, ER PPC. By removing that and just taking the large laser instead, I could take an extra ton of armor and max out armor scheme. And his running speed was 585. Sorry, 685. 686.
686.
So yeah, his walking speed was six hexes.
Damn.
His running speed was 8 hexes.
Damn!
So anytime my character would walk, he would just jump instead, regardless of the situation. The character quite literally did not care. And anytime he would walk, he hit the PA button, which is tied into the jump jets, and go.
Also, as BizMonkey pointed out, that is something that I adore about Battletech. Like, why the hell are units painted like this? They're painted delivery guys that Moonlight is Mercenaries because it pays better.
Oh no, I paint like this just to troll other mech pilots. That thing is gaudy, and while you're cringing at it, I'm shooting you. Because occasionally you'll get that one pilot who freezes for like a half a second, and that's all you need in combat to pop a head.
Those little fuckers can take a whole fucking Gauss round in the face?
We're talking an urban mech?
No, the little...
Yes.
No, not the urban mech. Well, yes, they can. They also can. I'm talking the little fucking battle armor things.
I come for you today in Pennsylvania at a little place called a Rooter's Truck Stop.
And BizMonkey is saying that he's painting a Woad Raider? A Highlander as Woad Raider? What's a Woad Raider?
It is a Land Raider made out of wood. It's got wood paneling and wood trim on the dashboard inside the cab.
I somehow
Unlike
do not believe
most.
it.
Well, there was a wood constructed Model T called a Wood Wagon.
I thought it was called the Woody Wagon.
It is. Its nickname is the Woody.
Oh,
And that is not a joke. That
I
is
just
not a joke.
realized a really bad joke with Toy Story.
Oh, okay, so I know. Okay, now I know what the Wood Raider is. Okay, I can see that. I can see that.
Sir?
You looked it up.
Sir,
Yeah,
you're
he
gonna
linked
hit
it. He linked it.
Sir, you're getting hit by artillery.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
No, that's
Run,
totally what I want to do.
run over. Run
I-
over the artillery.
Yes.
Don't shoot it, just run it over like Stompy Stompy.
Oh, I
He's
tried.
driving a filthy clanner mech. It doesn't let him.
Yeah.
The programming physically
Do
refuses.
you have jump jets?
No.
Do you have melee?
No, it's a clanner mech.
You're driving a filthy fucking clanner mech.
You should be driving in an urban mech with heavy rifles.
He's not that stupid.
Sir, I run with cheat sinks. I love cheat sinks because it lets you do a lot of dumb shit, even more so than Mech Online. Introducing cheat sinks is one single heat sink has an anti-grav unit combined with it to take away -5 tons.
this garage.
So, I was running an urban mech at one point. I called it the Raider, as in the Mission Raider. It does not have a single weapon system. It's got a standard 400, max armor, and all it does is go zoom into the building that we need to destroy and just keep on going.
Zoom in. Yeah, okay, I know what. Yes.
Zoom, boom, and run like hell. My first time using it, I took a couple of medium lasers, just something to defend itself, And the second I hit top speed was like 205 without mask or anything. I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn from up close. However, I found out accidentally that if I just kept going, I could just run over an entire small building.
Yeah.
And lose next to nothing.
That sounds about right.
Now, the mainline battle Irby was similar to that one, but it was downgraded. Instead of going 200 kilometers an hour, it maxed out at 109, but it cruises around 85 when in combat. And it has 4 heavy rifles. Remember, these are cheat sinks. So
coil Irby? What's a coil Irby?
It's an Irby with a coil gun, or an Irby with a railgun.
Oh, but the railguns are shit compared to like Gauss rifles.
I prefer heavy rifles in this game simply because of the secondary effect it has on mech. It's a satisfying boom.
Right, but I mean, if you're talking pure damage numbers, the Gauss rifle or one of the sniper artilleries.
I had a hunchback with a thumper in the shoulder.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I called that the duck hunt. Anytime a light mech would be on the field, I would wait for it to jump and then shoot it. By the time the round got the target, it would explode before it hit the ground.
Oh, so that's what you mean, Bizmonkey. Does that like add to the damage number?
The triple strength monomer and mask make it actually go faster.
Yeah, but does that extra speed actually make the damage better?
Yes.
Oh.
You can actually batter ram other mechs. Just quite literally bumper car your way down the field.
Bumper cars!
More than once, I have decided to go, you know what? That little locust is in my way. And just went ramming speed full charge. After a couple of bumps in the shoulder, the locust disappeared, but I also lost my left torso. So I stopped doing that and just kept running after that.
Gotcha.
That's how the Raider Irby came about. It was faster and easier just to take the Irby out and nothing else. Run around the field, destroy the 2 or 3 buildings, and run the hell out. It was hilarious the first time I used it because every red dot on the field was chasing me.
I wonder why.
Commander, something just ran through the whole entire building. How do you say that? We have a draft. Also, the head of HR has disappeared into a pink mist.
Nothing of worth has been lost.
She had our paycheck.
Nothing of worth has been lost.
Because you passed that shit. My favorite...
Yeah.
My favorite little meme from my friend group in regards to the BattleTech universe is just a locust that's been made to go as fast as fucking possible on the engineering available. And what does the guy use it for? He uses it to deliver pizza at ridiculous speeds in a combat zone.
That's amazing. Is that like lore?
Yeah, that's basically what I came up with for my fucking pilot for RPG game I was in. It's like, I was like sucked at combat. The mech had no guns, but it was able to move ludicrously quickly for the size of mech. So that was the joke we made, is that, oh, he just goes fast as fuck to deliver pizzas in the middle of a combat zone to mercenaries.
That's great lore, actually. I like that.
You paint this one red and yellow.
Those colors.
No, you need red and yellow because that's the colors for Pizza Planet.
I don't get it.
From
Toy Story?
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
Toy Story.
Yeah.
And also all
But yeah, I just found that fucking hilarious.
Ooh.
What's even funner, the truck in the first Toy Story is supposed to be farm truck from the good boys from the Oklahoma guys. Basically, you take a big ass engine, put a blower on top of that to make it even faster, then add nitrous on top of that to make it even bloody faster. You shoehorn everything into a square body Chevy, and then you send it on the battlefield. You're making deliveries at about 200, 250 miles an hour. And this is a literal farm truck you would find out back on your granddad's farm.
You know, there's some movie lore that all the Pixar movies are in the same universe.
That's
Yes,
a whole
and it's the same
mess.
truck the whole way through.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And the end, if I remember correctly, Wall-E is in the Pixar universe.
Yes.
So, somewhere, the Pizza Planet truck has been turned into a pizza cube.
No, that's there's the pizza. It's in one of the backgrounds. I think it's in one of the fuck. I'd have to look it up again. But yes, it's in there too. It's like in the background somewhere. Like either as a toy or as like an advertisement for something, but it's in there.
Dinner tonight is a deli sandwich using boar's head, Pepper House gourmet sauce, Lando Forest ham and cheese, unfortunately. Sorry, ham. I have boar's head, pepper jack, and Hills Farm pastrami, and about to add 2 pickles.
It's funny that you're having boar's head and the mech you chose to paint, or rather I chose to paint for you was boar's head. That's some coincidence there. That's some universe weirdness there.
I unfortunately didn't have any more boar's head deli meat. I ate it all already.
Well, I had my dinner already, and it was chicken soup with all sorts of veggies and whatnot, with some cayenne pepper.
Something I will want. Have any of you played any of like the Shadowrun or like Cyberpunk tabletop games?
Not Shadowrun and Cyberpunk, but like I've like played a little.
Like that general like type of stuff, as far as like theme.
The most I've done is Pathfinder and Pathfinder 2E, and what's the other one called?
Biz, will you please stop showing off Mr. I had ribs while I'm stuck in the back of a semi-truck eating cold cuts?
What's it called? D&D 5e. There you go. I knew it would come to me.
I've played Shadowrun. I think I own a 4th edition Shadowrun. D&D 3.5 is what I started with. I tried 4, quickly backed out, and currently playing with 5e, and I have some rounds in Iron Kingdom. So far, I'm liking the most would be Techie's Super Florence. Because I'm playing a goblin with a full-size battle axe who's technically smaller than his own weapon. And me and the DM have flavored it so that anytime I roll a nat 1, I successfully swing the weapon, but I miss my target. And due to the weight versus length difference of the said weapon, it throws me across the field.
Oh.
But that is a fun GM. That's willing to roll with you for your mech. The fists of your mechs, or they disgust me.
What makes it even better, by the rules of the game, small creatures cannot use great weapons. And I thought that was bullshit, so I asked Tech, he's like, hey, can we flavor it this way? Instead of yada yada, I physically can, but at a nat 1 it throws me. And I have to roll at a disadvantage to hit. It's like, why disadvantage? It's greater. It's a great weapon used by a small creature.
Oh man, but you're giving yourself a fucking a fucking disadvantage by default.
I am also a wild magic barbarian.
Oh my
no!
god, dude, why?
Oh no!
My favorite day so far. I came into the game a little late because of my day job. They had no signal. I walk in, they're like, hey guys, I'm here. They're like, cool. As your character walks out of his own house, you get hit by an AE86 Audi Quattro. And I'm like, wait, what? Roll for damage.
What?
I got hit with a car
Why?
because the group was already in a race on the street. I was just walking out of my house, and one of our guys is
And you
quote
just got
unquote
hit
a
by
door
a
wizard.
car.
Yeah, and the best part is one of our characters is a door wizard. He's a wizard that has the blessing of a door wizard, which allows you to go through certain doors and act as any friendly door will open up to a different friendly door. So in this scenario, he turned my front door into a portal.
Why? And you just walked out and got hit by a car.
Mind you, this is Super Florence, so it's not a question of why, but is it funny? In this case, it was extremely funny.
Wait, what do you fuck do you mean by Super Florence? I'm feeling confused.
You remember Techie that we know in the server? He runs a campaign called Super Florence. It's a realm where I can't say it on Twitch. Think magical crystals that give you hallucinated feelings. You know the one I'm talking about.
Yes, I
Those
know,
exist in the realm. Those exist in a realm in a super category. So think that on steroids combined with hallucinatory powers. And some of it exists in the universe in liquid form, so it's even more refined.
Oh
Oh,
god.
That more refined stuff is what the Florida man is made out of. And he's currently under the impression that he hates all taxes and currently is attacking a different country in universe. I wasn't there for that fight. I was a spectator for that fight. However, when I got hit with the damn car, I went into rage to try and not take damage. Now I'm a hood ornament on the car. I am quite literally pulling a Mack truck hood ornament. So I'm grabbing the hood with my hands and I'm grabbing where the hood ornament would be. And I'm squatting and screaming and just going into a bloody, foaming rage. It took me a couple of minutes to remember, wait, I have to roll for wild magic when I enter rage. So I finally waited for a lull moment. Techie came back to me and was like, all right, what happens? I go into rage and I have to roll against the wild magic table. As a result, I rolled thrown weapon is now considered light, and I chose my target as the car. So all of the massive shenaniganry that was going on with the car already, and there was like 4 or 5 different buffs happening at the same time, I now made the car at almost 900 horsepower weigh as little as 50 pounds. So with everything else going in combined, the car now took flight. Literal flight. We were in apparently a race against several other people, including a drug dealer whose cart blew up. Quite literally blew up. We took flight, shenanigans happened. There was 4 party members and I think 1 NPC, and the NPC was a cop with a blowhorn going wee woo, wee woo, wee woo the entire time. I'm a low intelligence, low wisdom character who's a noble lawyer who's trained in tax law. I eventually get the knowledge of divine law on top of this. And my version of court is I quite literally just roll for combat and in the courtroom. I just quite literally beat up my opponent attorney. As we're doing all this, we're in flight. The cop basically gets knocked out at some point, so we no longer wee woo. between my rage rolls, I have to attack or be attacked in order to maintain rage, and we're in flight with everybody going ludicrous speed, literally. And we're now above, what, 3,000 feet? Something like that? I am now attacking a summoned creature by Lictor's character, which I forget the name of instantly. He is also attacking me. I took enough damage at one point to nearly get knocked out. Out of character, I had to remind the players, like, hey, I only have certain HP. Someone's going to need to heal me or I'm going to fall unconscious.
And then we're all going to fall out of the sky.
Exactly. So this happens, I get healed. I noticed at that point the cop is not going wee-woo, so I roll for strength and dex. I think it was either strength or dex, which I'm high in both. I crawl on hands and feet back into the car while we are nearing Mach 1. I crawl back into the car, punch the cop, state non-lethal 3 consecutive times, because I've done this in the past and accidentally killed an NPC that I didn't mean to, and I slap him across the face to wake him up. He takes no damage, because I declared non-lethal, and I only wanted to wake him up. He looks at me, instantly knows what he needs to do, grabs his blowhorn and starts screaming wee-woo, wee-woo again. At that same time, we pass a dragon. Not only did we pass a dragon, but we blew his equivalent doors off, and the dragon took great offense to this.
We did what now?
The dragon took offense that he got passed by 4 or 5 random people in a car, which he didn't know what a car was, and started to try to catch up to us, which at that point we're already going Mach 1. He failed miserably. The whole party collectively decided we need to turn around. So I think Big Mike was the driver. He eventually got turned around by choice of good wording and rolls, and we are now jousting the dragon. Since I'm the only one probably keeping the car airborne, I crawl on my hands and knees again out from inside the cab back onto the hood. And since my original roll was a nat goddamn 20 to get in the car, it was deemed not necessary to crawl back out of the car since I'm going on hands and foot. And I just drop the great sword in between the grill of the car, and I'm holding it straight up like a battering ram and bracing it with 2 arms, and I'm just like, hit me with the car!
So you just rammed into the dragon.
Oh, we just hit him with the car.
Very nice.
More shenanigans happens. Other players do other things, which I honestly don't remember of. We eventually down the dragon. We lose the light ability because I think I dropped rage, or someone dropped one of their buffs. It was one or the other. And we eventually have to do a controlled crash with air quotes. We successfully do not die. However, when the vehicle came to a dead stop, all the wheels fell off, all the doors fell off, the hood slammed open, the trunk slammed open, and I think a corner panel fell off. It was like the car finally just let out a sigh of relief and it just fell into pieces.
I've decided that I want to die.
Basically. The car did such a great job that it became a holy summon for one of the characters. And on the way back into town, I took the hood and both of the driver and passenger side front doors. My intent with the doors is to get them enchanted or modified so that I can run twin shields and be a literal wall.
As you do.
And mind you, the whole time I'm a goblin. I'm a short goddamn goblin.
There was
And
a
that
really
was
bad pun
my-
I'd want to be making about that, but Twitch would slap me.
Sir, this is not a bad goblin joke reference. All right.
That wasn't the joke I was... God.
That's technically not wrong. I'm
I'll
a
just
noble
text.
gentleman. I know what you're probably going to say. So
I was gonna say
that was my greatest moment thus far in any RPG, and that includes my 8'5" Cimmerillion dude from 3.5, who eventually worked his way up into a magical railgun.
I sent you the joke I was gonna say, but I don't think we get slapped for it on Twitch.
So yeah, that was my greatest moment ever in a D&D session.
Sounds like you had some fun.
Just got out of bed, grabbed a sandwich, stepped out of the front door, and got hit by a car. That's
Essentially,
Tuesday.
yes. Essentially, yes.
I see the fucking night vision does not. It just doesn't fucking work for me.
Do we get some fun?
Oh, well then. Fuck that guy in particular.
Fuck are you? No, fuck are you? Fuck are you?
Okay, narrow 5 to the face for had a small mech might be a bit mean.
No, it's not mean at all. It is the proper amount of kill, and that amount of kill is overkill. Good day, sir!
No such thing, sir.
Ooh, a spider. Hey, spider. Here's an arrow 5.
That's not enough arrow. We need more maple.
Oh, that's a tank. That's another tank. I don't want to waste my arrows on a tank.
You will waste your arrows on a tank.
No, because there's mechs coming down over here. Ooh, juicy targets.
Ooh.
A Rakshasa? That's gonna eat every fucking arrow I have. Fuck you. Bring that garbage out here.
So, who's all in chat tonight?
On what now?
Who's all in chat tonight?
So far, currently, just seems to be Monkey. At least it's actively chatting.
It says that there's 5 people in watching, but only BizMonkey has actually said anything so far.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Well, not required for everybody to say something.
So yeah, my day just ended. I am trying to wind down, minus the rant. I did not mean to hijack the stream with that story. That was not mine.
No, that's perfectly fine, dude. If you wanted you to not talk, we would have said something.
Yeah, no, you're fine, bud. If anything, it's a nice little story to spice up the stream.
Just imagine you're walking inside of your own character's house. You're like, it's a nice day. I'm going to have a great day. I'm going to go to a bar. Going to kill some people. Going to go to cart. Going to kill that guy too. It's going to be wonderful. I love being a noble. Is that a car? The car's coming. Fuck! Smack. You're just holding a cup of coffee and a bagel or something.
I literally once in a Shadowrun game, playing a dwarf character weaponsmith, I, at one point, literally told one of the party members, I will fucking take payment in bacon. The next in-game day, because he wanted me to make him a custom piece, I just walked out of my house and just found, like, not a shipping container, but you know, like those big fuck-off wooden crates? Yeah, just one of those is filled to the brim with fucking prime, like, cuts of maple bacon.
So you had a 4-foot by 4-foot by 4-foot cube of bacon.
Yes, just a wooden crate, just filled to the fucking brim with high quality maple flavored bacon. Come on, this is Shadowrun. My first question after that was, where the fuck did you get this? He was like, that shit ain't cheap, and it ain't common. Where the fuck did he get it?
Oh, this mission had so many of my mechs take stupid damage.
Why are your health bars still in the green, though?
Oh, goodness. Well, what?
All the bars for your mech still seem to be in the green.
What do you mean?
Like, all the health bars for your mech in the top, for your mechs in the top left still seem to be green. What do you mean they took a stupid amount of damage?
Yeah, I don't... If my mechs are even slightly damaged, I feel like I didn't do that well. Because, like, I can usually get through missions without taking any damage whatsoever. Hi, Kai!
Welcome to the stream! Yes, that was completely necessary.
Do you know how hard it is to actually convert that metric into bacon per container?
Convert what metric?
I'm trying to find the 48 by 48 inch pallet-sized wood crate.
Look, I know it wasn't realistic, and even in character.
No. I'm doing the Mimi thing, where you take the numbers and you convert it into how much bacon that actually is. Like, fuck realistic. Let's go with the means. Like, I need some numbers. How many pounds of bacon is this?
I'm sure
Right.
if you look up, like, wholesale...
Okay, what did you say was the
should be able
size
to
of...
find it.
Wait, density of bacon... Okay, I have a density for bacon in grams per meters cubed. How many meters cubed is the crate?
1 second. Meters cubed
Oh, that metric should
48.
actually be easier to find.
by 48 by 4 foot.
Okay. How much is that in meters cubed?
I think it's
Basically,
figuring
we're
out.
going to. Basically, we need to find the square footage of a container. Because we need to take. Here it is. Cube feet calculator. 48 by 48 by 4 feet. That needs to be in that block. That needs to be in that block. Calculate. All right, fill that number in, fill that number in, that number in. Okay, meters cubed. So I got, it's either going to be 40, 50, 64 FT to the third power, or 1.8123 meters to the third power.
2 times.
Yes, we do this kind of dumb stuff.
Okay, and
In
then...
chat is a photo.
Let's see. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, that is a shitload of bacon. By shitload. Okay. assuming that the conversion I found is correct. Oh dear fucking lord. According to the size of container you gave, that's, if you round up, like 38,000 pounds of bacon. £38,000 of bacon.
Mind you, that's a 48-inch by 48-inch. So you got your width, and your length is 48 inches, and your height is 4 feet. That's your normal wood crate shipping container.
Yes, and that contains, assuming you filled every available, like, internal volume of bacon, could transport a bit under 38,000 pounds of bacon.
And this is what your NPC or PC paid you to make one item.
I was playing a PC. This is what another PC in universe paid me in to make him a from scratch custom tooled minigun. Where the fuck did he get this much bacon? I mean, I'm not gonna question it, because especially considering in universe bacon is actually worth quite a bit. I'm more just like,
so
where the fuck did you get this?
The best part is, now you need to go find that player, poke him, and tell him how much bacon you got paid in.
Oh, God. Oh, I need to track that fucker down.
This is the kind of dumb stuff I love about D&D. This right here is why.
Well, this isn't D&D, this is Shadowrun, but yeah, I found that fucking hilarious. Like, if I remember correctly, later on I did end up pulling his character aside going, okay, why the fuck did you actually pay me in bacon? I said that as a joke. It's actually a lot harder to track than using regular credits. Okay, where the fuck did you get this bacon? Do you want to know? No, not really. Was it legitimate or illegitimate? Do you want to know?
That was the correct response. That was a correct response when he questioned him twice.
I'm just imagining he stole it from a dragon's personal chef's just stockpile.
Out of all of my D&D career, I have only like 4 campaigns in total. And I have only 2 events from my first one that I still talk about to this day. The day that I pulled a Jackie Chan with fish.
What's up, Wolfgang?
Literal? Yo, Wolfgang.
You can keep going.
You've been booped. So, my first event is the tale of we found a rest area that we were supposedly in a safe place, so we're getting ready for a long rest. At that moment, my character's like old as shit. He's approaching senile. He's over 500 years old. He's almost 9 foot tall, and he weighs 450 pounds. And his side hustle, he became a chef over time, and so he has the skill level of a noble's chef, and he runs a pastry in the common district, and he sells noble grade pastries to the common folk. One of the stipulations for the nobles to come to my shop, if you try and hire me, kidnap me, or assault me to become your private chef, I will ban you from my establishment, and I will probably take you out the process. Mind you, I am pure fucking muscle. And I cook in full plate mail. So you just got this giant of a dude who runs a noble shop, treats his employees extremely well, and he's occasionally senile, so he does weird things.
This reminds me of an NPC I made for a D&D campaign, which is just a retired adventurer who just ran the local tavern.
Essentially.
Yeah,
but I ran jobs on the side just because I got bored.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course that happens in retirement.
So, as we're going through the event, we take down some elves that were preventing us from doing a mission, which I don't remember what it was. Nor do I even care anymore. All I cared about was I asked the DM, like, are we in for a long rest? Yeah, you'll be here for at least 8 hours. Cool. how deep is the river running through the cave? Because it goes from one end to the other, and it's at least 4 feet wide, at minimum 4 feet wide. His reply was, it's taller than you if you stand up perfectly flat. You'll have more clearance even if you stand your arm out. You're like, you can't touch the floor from the roof. Cool. Can I swim in it in full plate mail? Give me a wisdom check. I rolled a 15. He was like, yep, nope, you know damn good and well you cannot swim with full gear. So I specifically state I take off enough armor so that I don't die. And he's like, why? I want to take just enough off in case we have a combat scenario when I come out of the water. So I lose my axe, my backpack, and my entire upper half of my armor plate. So as I go into the water, I approach the water, look at the party. Hey, I'm going to go catch us some food. Someone holds up a fishing rod, and I went, that's cute. I'll be right back. And I just jump in. I grabbed 2 large fish the size approximately of a large sea bass. They're like at least 12 inches by 4 feet 4 inches tall, weighing about 30-ish pounds. And I'm holding this up like nunchucks as I approach the water. I get to the surface of the water. I grab onto one of the shore embankments, about to pull myself out, and there's a spear in my face. I look up, and I see it's this random elf, or one of the random elves we were killing before. I was like, get out of the water and drop the fish. And I notice he looks at the fish like you would a holy object. I roll for attack, and I hit him in the face with a fish. He is stunned. It gives me enough movement to get out of the water. I do not have enough time to grab my weapon or my upper plate mail. So I can't just throw it on like a jacket. I have to be like tied into it like a proper plate mail. And I go, cool. About that, I start rolling for improvised weapon and tavern brawler. Object, fish. The literal fish that was going to be our dinner. So I'm now going through the combat encounter against at least 4 targets.
And just
rolling at least, it's a 4 damage for the fish, plus my strength bonus, which bumps it up to a 7. Mind you, my DM was running with super powered characters. I had a strength of a 35. Don't ask me why. That was the DM's choice.
I wasn't planning to be complaining. I was more just...
God damn would be my response. So, I am clobbering with a party with the fish. The local pyromancer loved every second of it, and I knew for a fact he had one spell to preserve the fish by magical means. So the fish are completely dead at this point. They're completely worthless. They cannot even be eaten because how much physical trauma they have received. They're basically flapjacks at this point by the time combat is over. The whole time, the people I'm hitting in the face with the fish are screaming, that's a holy relic. You can't be smack. Hitting me with a smack. With a fish smack. Dead.
Fucking elves.
That was 3 separate combat swings per, like, 1 per turn. And other party members are stabbing the similar targets. So it wasn't just me killing him outright with, like, the equivalent of a pencil and 3 dudes in a bar. It was more like, hey, I got out of the water. Oh, hey, smack. Get the fuck away. Smack. I'm an old, senile bastard. Smack. I'm essentially Master Roshi at this point.
Which version of Master Roshi? Is it the actual
Dragon
one
Ball Z abridged.
Dragon Ball Z? As I to say,
Dragon Ball Z abridged.
Good. You're a man of culture, I see.
The DM read so goddamn hard over the notion of me trying to preserve the fish that he made a physical hammer smash at the table. No! I'm gonna draw the line on this. You got away with enough bullshit. Which is fair. Because I was quite literally at that time in my career the neckbeard at the table. I was also in my late teens. I went from video games to this campaign and never anything in the middle. So I had no reference of what a neckbeard was, like metagaming, none of that. So when I eventually got banned from the table, it was a proper ban, and I don't fight it, and I'll actually justify and agree with him for the ban. So this was me with hindsight and several other sessions and some D&D stories at the table. I was like, well, shit, I was that guy at the table. But that was my favorite. Huh?
At least you acknowledged it good enough time.
Oh yeah, no, I'm matured as a person. Yes, you know me now. Just imagine me in my 20s.
Life happens.
My second favorite point was actually a campaign-long thing. We're on a naval job with a local noble, like proper court noble. So we're on a boat doing muscle for a delivery that's a legitimate delivery, not a drug run, not a slave run, a legitimate cargo delivery. Well, we get attacked by pirates. I look at all the gun crew playing with our giant cannons on top deck. Well, as one dude is reloading, one gun crew is reloading, so it's like 6 dudes. 6 dudes in total running one gun. I look at them and they're like, hey, can I help? 2 dudes look at me, which are the ones running the crew. Fuck no. That was their response. And they try to heave it back into place. I see them heave and hoe in and try to pull it, and it's not going anywhere. So I asked the DM, can I just push it for them? Wait, what? I want to take a foot and just push it gently into position. I don't want to try and kick it off the boat. I just want to ram it in the battery and let them do their job. I just want to give them a helping hand. Cool. So you put a foot on it and you just roll it into battery. No one breaks an arm because you rolled high. But they all look at you like, how the fuck did you do that? I just shrug and go, it was light. What do you want? Mind you, this is like a 12-pound naval cannon, like a long bronze gun, so it weighs several hundred pounds. They still look at me, and the gunmaster running the fuse and actually aiming the damn thing looks at me and says, get the fuck away from my gun. And he just gives me that look like you're annoying us and you're physically in the way. So I take the hit, I walk off, I grab another dude and throw him off the boat. I just run strength check, grapple, took like 2 or 3 rounds. I just pick him up essentially and just walk him to the water and just extend arms and let go. Like, get the fuck out of my shop. I approach next combat encounter. I see a guy running one of the swivel guns near the main mast, or near the wheel. I look at him and says, hey, teach me how to use that. Again, he says no, so I hand out a gold coin. And he's like, fine. So I literally paid him to show me how to work his own swivel gun. He gets shot. And falls. I look at him, I look at the fuse, and he just goes, fine, whatever. After 2 rounds of reloading it on the deck, and I run out of targets because, pivot angle, I asked the DM, can I run a strength check to rip it off its mount? He asked, wait, what? I want to remove the gun from its physical mounting on the boat. Fine, but it's got to roll high. 19. Fuck. Was his response. So now I got a swivel gun and part of the railing in my hands. I just rip it off the rail. And I start using it like a shotgun. But it takes like a round, almost round and a half to use per shot. I accept this because I think it's funny. And I keep said gun. I just throw it over my shoulder. We're now, time lapse, we're now at, I think it was the main court. We're all getting paid. I look at the noble and ask, so what do I get? You get 2 things. 1, I don't kill you on the spot for damaging my boat. And 2, you get to keep the swivel gun that's on your back. That has my crest on it. That I can see from here. Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know if I lost signal for a second there. More shenanigans ensues. Later on, I acquire a full-size 32-pounder long gun. Like a proper long battery gun. And it takes like a week in game for me to develop some sort of backpack rig. And so I can just walk around. I stopped using my great axe. I stopped using my shield. And the only weapon I would use and shoulder, like an RPG, was the cannon.
Ooh, man.
And in several combat encounters, all I had to do was shoulder the cannon and hold up a fuse in my non-dominant hand and go, "Do you feel lucky?"
Do you feel
One
lucky?
One dude just dropped his swords and went to a knee in position and just stayed there. Another dude hit me in the back, which I turned around and said, "I guess you don't feel lucky." Fire, grape shot. And for those who don't know, grape shot in a naval cannon will remove several people from existence. It is not a friendly thing, it is not a Twitch friendly thing, it is a brutal event.
The best way to describe what happens with that is a bullet will put a hole in a person, a rifle will put a hole through a person, a shotgun will remove a chunk of a person, a cannon just removes the person.
And this is grape shot naval cannon, so it's short range, up to 12 pellets, the size of about a golf ball, if not a softball.
Basically, the person was reduced to, quote, pink mist. They were mystified.
Yes. But unfortunately, due to D&D rules, we couldn't translate it 1-to-1. So my attack was a D30. He literally gave me a D30 die just to roll for damage. And it constantly rolled low. Not once in its entire use did it ever roll a 30 or above a 20.
Ain't that how it would be?
And then near the end of the campaign, that eventually got replaced and redefined into a breech load, magical gem fired railgun that effectively worked the same way as you would suspect a railgun to fire. Through the Artificer and Pyromage combined, we made 3 separate projectiles. Standard solid shot, standard armor piercing, and high explosive. And each one was limited number of shots. The DM would only allow so many shots at one time. Just because it was OP as fuck. And it was dumb as fuck.
Well, it's the GM's fault he gave you that.
It was also the one thing I built up for the entire campaign. Everybody else got cool shit. One dude built an underground... Basically, he became an underground mob boss. And he had all of the NPCs to go with it. One dude became the equivalent of a level 20 wizard. Another dude, for his entire campaign, essentially worked his way into owning a dragon.
There are several ways to interpret what you just said, depending on how
I mean a proper bronze dragon. I mean a proper bronze dragon.
No, I mean, when you said own a dragon.
Yes. I know.
For the pro archer, phrasing.
Let's just say that I am referring to the way you're thinking. However, the DM did not allow him to have it because it was too OP for the campaign setting. However, he did compromise and says at the end of the campaign, you will have a dragon egg if you continue this path. It's a full-size bronze dragon egg, and you'll have all the knowledge to raise it, maintain it, and take care of it. And it will consider you its father. And he agreed to this, and he spent the entire campaign not getting like the OP shit like some of us were getting, but instead he got basically he became a dragon dad. Like a stepdad to an actual dragon. Like an actual full-size, eventually adult dragon. Like the one you go, oh shit, that's a goddamn motherfucking dragon.
So, sort of turned more How to Train Your Dragon at the end of it then. That's always what he ended up
Pretty
doing.
much. Pretty much. But he never got to use it in campaign. It was just the ability to, to acquire it was like his opus. He was also the local pyromancer, so we got plenty of other pyro spells to go with it. While on the other hand, I got massive motherfucking guns.
Big guns and I cannot lie. These motherfuckers can't deny.
I also had 3 bakeries and franchises in at least 6 cities. The income alone wasn't enough over the campaign to justify me as a noble. However, the nobility knew me by name for just the pastries alone.
So it might have been not as much you officially.
He's a world-class adventurer at the level of not 20. No, I was basically Gordon Ramsay for pastries.
So while you may not have been officially on paper a noble, the nobles basically treated you as one of their own for, well,
in
the
effect,
pastries.
yes.
So you may as well have been a king noble.
In effect, yes. And in shop with Robo and actually working with the staff, I tried to treat them like they were literally one of my brethren, like one of my actual blood. So the staff were all of my sons and daughters. When we had to relocate for the campaign wise, we had to relocate because certain cities went hostile. I paid out of my own gold supply to relocate not only all of my shops to friendly cities, but to relocate their family and all of their stuff. Anybody who wanted to stay under my employ was relocated to a friendly town that was not in war, and I paid for their move and lodging until the shop was reopened.
Damn.
I lost 2 NPCs because they refused to leave their cities, which was their choice. By the end of the campaign, I eventually got at least 3 NPCs on my level of cooking.
Damn.
I could cook like anything in the world, but the only thing I actually cared anything about was desserts. That was just my thing. That was probably because at the time I was really into cooking IRL, cooking like cakes, pastries, muffins, stuff like that.
Huh.
Yeah, those are my current high notes. My rants aren't over. I now pass the torch.
Wait. What was the? I saw something that looked like a catapult with mad cat arms. Where the fuck was it?
Freezing.
No, like there was a mech on screen briefly, which was a catapult with mad cat arms. What the fuck was the designation for that thing?
A catapult with mad cat arms?
Yes, okay. Where's the Rakshasa?
You mean this thing?
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. That literally is the Rakshasa.
Yeah, that's a Rakshasa, yeah.
The arms look derpy as fuck.
Well, yeah, the Rakshasa, and if you look at the quirk, DMCA'd by the clans. Long story short, the Rakshasa was an in-lore way of the research branch of the I want to say the Davion house, trying to like make basically an inner sphere Mad Cat.
I think it was GM who made it.
Yeah, GM partnered with the House Davion.
So, to quote Tex, The Rakshasa was put together in the dark without precision equipment. In every category, it is a worse Timberwolf. It is a clan mech without clan equipment or clan weapons.
Something I need to do one of these days for a stream is just to take a 2-liter pop bottle, fill it with water, and just, if someone redeems enough channel points or something, just chug the entire thing in one go.
You can do that with chalky milk at half a gallon.
I know, but I'm saying specifically water, because it's healthier. It's less likely to make me shit myself.
That much water would still fuck with you.
If you're not a water drinker and only drink water at one time, yes, it would. I drank water in my daily life by the gallon. Again, overactive sweat glands, I sweat out more than I intake.
Yeah, when I was working like at a metal fab shop or somewhere, yeah, I went through a fat load of water. Hell, my clothing would gain several pounds by the end of the day. I sweat that much.
To quote myself, my most intake at one time in 8 hours was 3 gallons.
How many 2 liters worth is that?
So let's see, there's 2 to 4 per gallon.
That is a fat load of water.
Yes, it is. It's a lot.
To put it into liters, 3 is 1 Deer Park. So, yeah, no, the Deer Park by the gallon is the one I'm holding in my hands. It's 3 liters per unit, or 101.4 fluid ounces. I would drink 3 of these in one chip. And I would not have to go to the bathroom once.
Jesus Christ, man.
When I say I have an overactive sweat gland, this is your reference point. At one point, it got so bad I actually went to the doc because I was like, hey, this is fucking with me. What's going on? And they were like, how much water are you drinking? Input information here. And the look of horror on one poor lady's face when she explained that I was sweating out most of my nutrients. Was I drinking any Gatorade, any other fluids, like anything at all? Like, nope, only water. I gave up soda several years ago. And her description of what happened to my body was not fun, and it forced me to start drinking Gatorade and Powerade again, which is something I haven't done on a daily basis for like almost. It's only been 36 minutes since I clocked out. Really? Somebody, please take over the mic. He's probably just going to start rambling again. So, glorious host, what do you think about doing right now on stream?
Oh, I'm just ripping apart the clan mechs. Selling. I'm going
Like
to be
you should.
selling all the crap.
Like you should. Clan mechs are, in my opinion, clan mechs are scrap metal. Except for 1 or 2. But we don't talk about the Clanner Irby because it doesn't exist.
Sorta. It really depends on what you're trying to do with the mech. If the clan mechs are really and honestly really amazing if you're making like a special forces.
Right, but
trying
they're
to-
so overpowered they're a Mary Sue.
No, they're not. If you're okay, so the reason that the clanners actually lost the initial war was because their Mary Sue clan, their Mary Sue mechs were not Mary Sue's. They didn't have the logistical support they required for those mechs. And that's
you're going like 15, 16 jump jets away. It takes a year
just to get back to HQ.
No. Their mechs are so elite, they're so advanced that if they don't have like a stupidly strong infrastructure behind them, they're not going to be able to actually support said mechs.
So they're too advanced for their own damn good.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Exactly, and that's what I was trying to get at. That's why I
It
said
has
like if
the
you're
Germany in World War II problem of, yes, you have the Tiger and the Panther, but you can't manufacture enough spare parts to the
Basically.
point your own generals are camping the trains that contain them so they can call dibs.
yeah, basically, and
Literally,
that's what I
hold
was
up the trains.
and that's what I was
Wait,
getting
that was
at.
generals?
And that's what I was getting at when I said that, like, if you were making in like an elite special forces, then yeah, the clan mechs are fucking amazing. But if you're trying to make an army, then no, that bonus of the mechs are really good goes away real fast.
I need to mute myself for a minute. I'll be right back.
You're fine.
To finish what I was saying, the situation with the spare parts was so bad that for a good chunk of near the end of the war, especially, the people in charge of various tank divisions would basically hold up the trains containing the parts
Yeah,
with tanks to secure spares.
yeah,
Like, holy shit.
Well, I mean, Germany's industry kind of fell apart towards the end of the war because they got bombed to shit and back. There we go. Fucking artillery. Oh, there's more artillery. Wonderful. Die! Oh, they're behind the hill. This is probably the only one I'm gonna have a clear shot at for a while. Oh, and you're also behind the hill? Oh, I see. Okay.
So your missiles can't arc? Fucking clown.
The inner sphere ones do the same thing in this expansion. Sometimes they arc, sometimes they don't. Just is what it is.
It is what it is.
Oh, there you go. Now they're arcing.
Damage to the facilities is minor at the moment, Commander. But we cannot allow such damage to cascade. Do what you can to draw the enemies away from here. Reconnaissance flights show increased enemy presence in the
Well, the facility's down to 75% health already.
styles.
Well, that's the bad thing. That's we're supposed to be defending that. All right. Oh, an Ursus. I haven't seen one of those in a while. And there we go. Hell yeah.
Additional contacts just crossed the perimeter, Commander. Expect company soon.
All right.
Area. They look like they're heading your way.
Oh, do we still have fucking artillery? Could have sworn we got rid of all of it.
Over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound. This area is operating at half strength, Commander. If you're going to make a move, now is the time.
Damn it.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Oh, there we go. And I think this will be the... No, there's going to be one more group after this.
Additional bogies setting an intercept course on your position.
Oh, I took some damage there. I'm actually in the red for some of my stuff. Been toying with the idea of putting Black Carapace on this thing, but that's a lot of armor to... That's a lot of tonnage to have to replace. That's like what, 10 tons, 15 tons, something like that?
Congratulations, Commander. These people owe their lives to you.
As usual, I'm gonna grab everything I can. And I'm gonna stop there because, holy crap, like, look at my money. Oh. Ah, he dropped out.
Yeah.
Oh, let us go back to a supply depot and let's repair, because my Marauder too took some damage. Yeah, oof, he actually took a good amount of beating there. Everybody else is mostly fine. Oh, I wish I could mass sell things. Like just select this, this, and this, all sold. Ultra cannon. Oh, okay, so these guys have the ultra cannon quirk. Okay. Try to decide whether I want to keep the annihilators.
Depends. How do you like to play?
Oh, playstyle doesn't matter to me. I can adjust to the mech. Just I don't know about the damage potential for this guy because it's using UAC 10s, which are pretty fucking decent already, and it's only pulling off 40 DPS.
I'll admit that because of how late it is, I'm probably going to be jumping on off myself personally. Still, it's been a pleasure hanging out with you this evening.
Have a good one, my good sir.
Thank you.
Oh goodness. Well, what do you think, chat? Should I just keep these annihilators? Should I just repair the annihilators and like set them up with? Oh, let's see what happens when I put the. Do I have? Oh, I don't have UAC 10 T5s. Yes, I do. Actually, I'm lying. I don't have Clanner UAC 10s, but I have UAC 10. These versions. Oh, and they're worse. Well, what about UAC 5s? Oh, UAC 5s are actually better. Oh. Oh. I wonder why that comes out being true. Interesting. So I guess I could put like a PPC or something on in the energy arm. Or do I have black carapace? I do not. Unfortunate. I guess I could do spawn liner. And then max armor, repair all. Okay, yeah, alright. I convinced myself. Just putting in UAC 5s makes this already a viable setup for this mech. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna give it one of the battery packs. I guess I'll put it in one of the torsos. Give it powered. How's it going? How's it going, Tiger? Yeah. It feels like every now and then, like Twitch, like updates some shit, and like it just breaks everything. It's upsetting. Oh, I can make it faster with the extra weight I get, saving as I get. That's 60 kph, so that's actually not bad. That was a 340, what about a 350? Okay. Oh, let's keep it at 340. give it an XL. A clan XL, so it doesn't have the oof. Oof, sorry. Sorry, Tiger. Yeah, yeah, it can be quite upsetting when it fucking does that. Give it active probe. I guess I'll put that on this side. Angel ECM. No, I don't want to give it Angel. What I want to give it is, where is it? There's one that like makes it so he can't be seen or whatever. There it is. No targeting system or whatever. Aha. What else to throw on this sucker? Like I already did a reduction of like weapon incoming damage, and it already has structure endo. It goes Stompy. If you're watching right now, I'm making a disgusting thing right now. I'm making a what do you how to even describe this thing? I'm reconverting a clan annihilator to be instead of using UAC 10s like it came default with the mech, or rather with the setup. I'm giving it UAC 5s instead, and it bumped up the DPS from the piddly fucking shit damage that it had by like 10. So yeah, it goes. Okay. Guess I can take off the beagle and the active. 0.75. What can I do with 0.75? Oh. Okay. So that's the magic number. Alright. I guess I can give it one more ammo. And that'll be 1 ton of ammo per for each one of these guys, plus a little bit more. And I have a backup of ER lasers and medium lasers. Do I have ER medium laser T5s instead? I do. Gives it a little bit more range, right? Yeah, it does. And let's save this loadout. UAC 5. Yeah, like I don't understand why you would put UAC 10s on this sucker. Like, you get less for the tonnage, right? So, like, why would you put 10s? See, like, that was the original UAC 10. Like, why? Alright, so let's repair all. And let's load UAC 5. Oh, it didn't have enough UAC 5s. Oh, so then this might be just a scrap then. Yeah, I'm just gonna scrap this guy. Yeah, this Annihilator would just be scrapped, cause yeah. I don't have enough UAC 5s to fill out all of them. And I only have one slot, or rather one... Well, hold on. What if I did this stupidity? Okay. I don't love this. I do not like this. Because then ammo becomes such a huge fucking problem. Hello, hello.
I double tapped the button. I did not mean to. I have returned from getting changed.
I do not like this setup.
What's wrong with it?
The ammo's okay. Or rather, the damage is okay. But it leaves me with so little crit slot space to do anything else with.
AC 20 spam.
Yeah, but look at the like. Basically, as soon as I run out of ammo, I'm fucking dead in this mech.
How much ammo do you have?
One ton for every UAC 20 plus 2 more tons.
How many UX do you have?
4.
Get rid of 1. Get rid of 1 and convert it to ammo.
Yeah, but then the DPS turns into 35, and that's crap.
Again, you're trying to create something that's ultra specialized in one thing, but you don't have enough ammo to make it specialized in that one thing.
Oh, I'm not though. I'm just fiddling around to like see how much damage I can eke out of this sucker. So in the just numbers alone, the best thing I could do is fill this guy up with UAC 5s. Problem is I don't have enough UAC 5s.
My campaign for Mech 5 was reliant solely on cheat sinks, so I never built anything without cheats.
Gotcha. It's a little tough, I'll admit.
I was building la dumb.
I'm just scrapping this one. I don't need 2 of the same mech anyways. How's it going, Trek?
You say? Why do you say that? You always need more than one kind.
Sir, at one point in my Mech 5 campaign, I had enough Marauders to field an entire lance.
Oh,
And each Marauder was straight up ran with cheat sinks. My favorite one was the gun pod.
no, yeah.
The only weapon system it had was machine guns.
If you're looking at the stream, I have been farming out clanners for a little while. All of those are dire wolves. And if you
Then you're using the wrong mech.
And if you look a little bit lower, all of those are Mad Cat
What is those
2s.
frosty units?
Which ones?
Scroll back up. They are all white. Those 3 in white.
Oh, these are. They didn't have art that was. They didn't have game art for these icons, so they used I think they used Cerna art. They used
Sarna?
some. They used some free art.
Yeah, probably from Sarna. Is it like the Ulysses that was Wasted Space showed the other night on his stream?
Maybe I'm not sure. So this is the Kodiak. It's the bear mech. Quite decent damage by the way. And
Built-in
Kilroy.
claws to catch these hands.
Yes. Well, it's Clan Ghost Bear. Clan Ghost Bear is like one of the few clans that actually gives a shit about, throwing hands.
What was the current clan Mary Sue in the campaign? Wolf or something?
Oh, Wolf has always been the Mary Sue. If you were gonna complain about Mary Sue-ness, Clan Wolf, 100%.
Why is Clan Wolf the current Mary Sue?
It's been the Mary Sue for the entire setting.
I don't know
Right,
what you mean by Mary Sue, so.
Anything
The
they
one
do,
that gets all the plot device.
yeah, anything they do, they never. When they lose, they don't actually lose. They kind of sort of still win.
They're the only one
Oh.
who won Tukid.
Yeah, okay. So, short form on Clan Wolf is they were the advanced party for the return of the clans to the Inner Sphere. And
Yeah, they were one of them. Yes.
they were the ones that made contact and got in the good graces of most of the leadership and decided, you know what? We like it here. We like making money. We like how nobody does dumb clan shit.
We're going native, in other words.
Essentially, yes. Yes.
All right, everybody, jump into your giant 20-foot blue Cimmerillion bodies.
Something like that. What makes me sad is I don't get any mods for Mechwarrior 5 on Xbox. I'll have to.
I forgot about that.
Yes, but because I have it for Xbox, I found out that I have it for PC. So
through the Windows Store.
yes.
Oh, you will be able to use mods with that. You'll just have to install them. Your install
Manual.
path is no. He can still use Vortex. He'll just have to. It's just gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass, just a touch. The initial setup. Afterwards, you should be fine.
Meanwhile, I
Yeah.
can just press one button. Poke, fun.
Yeah. No. I dig it.
I also have most of the previous generation consoles. I don't have
So-
the newest ones, and I'll probably skip this generation, honestly.
Series S isn't that bad. I enjoy it more than Xbox One.
Oh, God.
So
Can we all
where-
agree the Xbox had a weird naming culture?
Oh, absolutely. It always has. So, while you're still streaming before I go live,
Yeah, I was about to say like
Um,
I'm gonna be
Oh, no.
drawing down.
just keep at it.
No,
Don't stop on account of me.
well, I stop at 10, and it's 7 minutes till 10, so I don't think I can finish a mission in 7 minutes. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and save here.
That's quitter speak.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm quitting then.
Don't
so-
be a quitter.
Oh, goodness. Oh, well, everybody who was here for Mechwarrior 5, thank you for showing up.
Thank
Don't
you for
mind me and
liking,
my shit talking,
subscribing,
folks.
and sharing our weird stuff.
And I think Shrek is going to be up with. What game are you going to be playing, Shrek?
It's a toss-up. I don't have the chat up at the moment, but if one of you has it up,
I do.
my choices this evening are. One second. I have. I'm willing to give people the choice between Disneyland Adventures or Moonlighter.
Repeat that last one.
Moonlighter or Disneyland Adventure.
Oh, Moonlighter. Oh, I love that game.
The chat has spoken, Moonlighter.
Okay.
None of that Disney bullshit in here.
Moonlighter could be quite literally stated as a Disney game. Could.
Could, yes. From what I haven't looked into it that much. I've seen some screenshots, read the description, and you're basically moonlighting as an adventurer when you're not running your shop.
All
How
right.
far are you into the game so far?
Into Moonlighter?
Yes.
I haven't. I installed it. Give folks on Twitch the choices of the two games because it's not
Awesome.
that I don't enjoy Gears Tactics, but it's getting boring. It's more of the same. I wanted to change it up when I felt like doing something dumb, like
Well,
playing a completely unfamiliar game. Oh,
well, the chat has at least somebody has said something about Moonlighter, so
hey,
there you go.
hey.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and
Well,
kill my
it's-
stream. You can go ahead and bring up yours, Shrek.
Sure.
All right, talk to. See y'all in a bit.